Sup, this is Ray, and welcome to a RayEats video. I haven't done this in a long time, because food is expensive and I can't go out to restaurants because of the pandemic. But, today I was able to get some food. Riku is now drinking, perfect timing as always. It's currently 6:22 in the morning. This is a 24-hour Caribbean restaurant called Caribbean Food Factory. I had Uber Eats deliver them. It's awesome. Little known fact, I actually grew up eating a lot of Caribbean food. I have Jamaican family through marriage and stuff. So this is exciting for me. I eat this pretty often, but, well, when I can afford it. But I've never done a video showing about it, or eating it, or showing my interest in it and whatnot. So we got jerk chicken, we got roti, we got a pie. The jerk chicken comes in a meal. And we also got this soda. It wasn't the one I ordered, but it does look good. So this is a Jamaican soda soft drink pineapple. It's this. I never had this before. Yeah. I wonder if it's a twist off. It doesn't seem to be. Don't do this at home, kids. There we go. I have strong teeth. Never had a cavity in my life. Let's hope that... Oh, it is a twist off. I'm an idiot. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Ooh, very lightly flavored, but very nice. So I already ate one of the plantains, and I sampled the jerk chicken, but here's the meal. So that right there, this side, that's the jerk chicken. It's spicy, flavorful, delicious. You got a dumpling there, which is like a fried bun. You got rice with peas, and what I'm gonna show you now is a fried plantain with spices. So this is plantain. It's like a banana, but it's more starchy and savory. So I'm gonna try this first. Okay, it's got a bit of chew to it. So if you bite into this plantain expecting a soft banana, it's not what you're gonna get. It almost is the texture of a potato, but slightly chewy. And I know that doesn't sound that pleasant, but it's really nice. The savory spices and everything on it are really nice, but it also does kind of have a very muted banana flavor. You can taste like the protein and potassium in it, the metallicness of a banana, but not the sweetness so much. It's really good. And I'm gonna save the chicken for last, actually. So we got the dumpling here. It's a big old bun. I believe it's fried. Oh yeah. Big fried bun. Really freaking nice, actually. Oh. Okay. So with jerk chicken, the flavors are super intense. It's not like overly salty, but it is salty. But like in the best way possible. So having a bun like this, which actually sucks up the grease and the juices from the chicken. You could Riku, is that too spicy for you? He didn't even eat it, he just sniffed. I think he has hair in his throat or something. Stop licking your butt then. Riku's here to say hello. Stop it. But he can't have any of this because of the onions and garlic and other seasonings in here. It's not good for dogs. It's very good for us. So if you like spicy food and you haven't had jerk chicken, freaking do yourself a favor. Find yourself a Caribbean restaurant that's well rated. Find one that's well rated and get yourself a jerk chicken platter because this stuff is amazing. I haven't even had the chicken yet, but, well, I off camera I did, but on camera I didn't. Riku, stop it. So here's the chicken. One warning, it has bone in. It's bone in chicken. When you cook meat with bones, you get more flavor. That's just basic gastronomy. So you can see the layers of the chicken. But again, the flavors are intense and it is spicy. So I'm just gonna take a bite of this side here. Definitely gotta be careful because there are bones, like I said. If you don't eat bones, like some people do, then you're not gonna want to crunch down on them. But the meat, it's not super dry. It's a little bit dry, but not super dry. It has the right amount of juice. It's cooked perfectly. Seasoning is insane. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm back. Scratch the dryness thing I said. It was the piece that I ate, which was on the top. This Hunga Chunga boy here, perfectly juicy. Very nice. It is phenomenal. I don't personally find this very spicy. Some of you might. I'm used to very spicy foods. But oh, this is so good. So I'm gonna take this chicken here. I'm gonna take another bite of the bun. And now some plantain. Oh,
nice.
That is so good. This is a very accessible meal. If you like spice and you want to try something that maybe you haven't tried before, it's familiar enough if you can get past the bones. It's familiar enough. And some of the rice, it has onions and peas, seasoned. Yeah, it's really good. Now, Caribbean food does have other things like the salt fish. Some people don't like fish. They have curry goat. Fantastic, but some people don't want to try goat or don't eat goat for various reasons. I understand that. So if you can handle spice and you're cool with bones in your food, I wouldn't expect them to remove bones at your request, but it's worth asking, I guess. I don't know how things are run where you're at. This is really cool. I love the fact that they deliver 24 hours. That's incredible. Caribbean food anytime you want is a very nice thing to have. So one of these is the roti. I should have gotten a dessert, but I didn't because I am limited with funds. So okay, that's more jerk chicken. So I grew up like with many different people in my immediate life and in my family, and like I said, I have Jamaican family, so I was exposed to this cuisine at a pretty early age. I know with Caribbean food you have like Trinidad, Tobago, you have Jamaica. There's a lot of different influences that go into it, and it's different per location. They do share some similarities. So we're gonna check this one. I think this might be the roti. I'll put the jerk chicken plate to the side. Oh, right, okay. So this is a macaroni and fried chicken pie, actually. So that is the roti. So I think the cheese kind of, yeah, I've been waiting. I didn't eat it right away, so I should have. I forgot that it was like this. But I'm gonna get a forkful here. I'm actually lactose intolerant, so this is gonna make me suffer, especially because I'm eating spicy food. If you know what I'm saying. So you got macaroni, some fried chicken bits in there, some veg of some sort. I'm not sure exactly, and a whole lot of spices. And when I say spices, it's not spicy, like hot. It is spicy as in it has a lot of spices and seasonings, because Caribbean food has a lot of flavor. This is a little bit on the cold side. They said it was a pie, so I'm assuming because it doesn't actually have a pie crust, it's basically a pie form of mac and cheese. I actually never had this before specifically. This is new to me, but it's nice and it's not hot. It's actually a colder dish. The bottom's warm because it was with the other stuff, but it's a colder dish. And it has tomatoes. I think there's like tomato in here. It's ground fried chicken. Okay, I think, because there's no big chunks of chicken in here. So it's finely chopped up. Fried chicken. So they fry it first, and they mix it with the macaroni and the sauce and seasonings, and they put cheese on top, and they bake it, and they let it set. At least that's what I'm getting from my initial examination of this. Really nice, cooling sensation. Not like a mint, but if you're eating spicy food and you have this, the cheese, the pasta, the sauce, and the temperature will help alleviate that. I'm not gonna eat all of this because a lot of it is for the next couple of days, to be honest. But I figured I would treat myself and also do something interesting, because I know not a lot of people out there know about Caribbean food. Oh, it might not be peppers. It might not be tomatoes. It might be pepper, because I just had a pepper seed, but it wasn't like a spicy pepper. It was like a bell pepper. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know about that one specifically. No, this is the jerk chicken. Roti time. Roti is a sandwich, kinda. It's not really a sandwich, but it's a sandwich. I actually lost my train of thought of what I was saying earlier. This being cool to the mouth, if you're eating spicy food, it'll help if you don't handle spicy food that well. But jerk chicken, the spice will vary depending where you go. This one, the flavor to spice ratio, I think is just perfectly on point. It's accessible for most people who don't eat spicy food. but that's my perspective. It's very subjective. Again, I love spicy food, and I eat a lot of spicy food. I know some people who think water's too spicy, so fair warning there, I guess. Okay, so the roti is wrapped in a paper, and you open it. I'll try and show this as best as I can. Now, this doesn't look super appetizing here, because that's the bottom of it. It's folded. So let me flip it as best as I can without destroying it, because it is pretty greasy. This is definitely a fork and knife kind of food, even though its presentation will lead you to believe that you just eat it by hand. Don't do that. You can tell by how yellow it is. There's a lot of curry in here. There's a potato that fell out of the front. It's wrapped in a bread, which I think is an Indian type of bread. It's not naan, but I forget exactly where the bread comes from. I know this dish is a mix of Indian and Caribbean culture. So like Trinidad, where it's Indian population and everything. I think that's where it stems from. I don't know the whole history and everything. I just know I love the food because I'm a fan. And basically, it's chicken. This one's chicken. I didn't get curry goat in here. I should have, but it was expensive. So it's curry of whatever meat you choose with potatoes, peas, wrapped in a bun. So this is a bit of chicken on top of a potato there. Super tender, nicely flavored, but not overpowering and not spicy actually. So I'm trying to get a cut here. And as I said with the other dish, this one usually doesn't or shouldn't, possibly, but I've had cases where I've had roti and there's been bones in it. So you got to be careful regardless. So here's some of the chicken with the wrap of the bread. That's a potato with the bread and a little bit of chicken and a pea. Okay, there's a little bit of spice. There's a bit of kick, but it's nowhere near as spicy as the jerk chicken, even though it's a curry and people immediately think when you talk about curry it's super spicy. It's so good. The potatoes really are tender. They fall apart nicely. They're not undercooked whatsoever. Chicken, really nice. The juice kind of stays in there because of the bread. So that's the cross section there. You can see a lot of chicken. Some potato. This is chicken. That's chicken. This is a potato. Yeah, it's a potato. When you eat this, you're gonna be full. You're gonna be good all day. You'll probably pass the fuck out, honestly. Anyway, so I know this wasn't a RayEats Adventures. I didn't go to a fancy restaurant or any restaurant at all, really. But I'm hoping that this opened your eyes to a potentially new type of cuisine to you that you may have never had before. Hopefully it makes you want to try it. Again, warning, bones and spice are a thing. Gotta be careful, especially if you're not used to this kind of food. It can be very off-putting if you're used to foods that are, you just cut and shove in your mouth and it's good to go. This was really, really pleasant. I'm actually extremely impressed with the quality and the flavor. It's now 6:41 in the morning. I ordered this at like 5-something a.m. I wasn't expecting anything to be open, but I was just looking around because I was feeling peckish. And I was talking to Taco, and we got into a conversation about our backgrounds and cultures and stuff like that. I had seen that there was Caribbean Food Factory on the menu, or on the selection, and I was asking him if he knew his heritage and whatnot, and if he ever had Caribbean food or Jamaican food or anything like that. And we just got into this whole discussion. I was like, I'm going to make a freaking RayEats video on Caribbean food because it's been a long time since I've had Caribbean food. And it's always a treat unless they somehow fuck it up, which is super rare. There's been one time I went to a Caribbean place that way. It's not too far. It's actually near one of the shops I frequent. Usually it's good, but I went one time and it was flavorless. I was absolutely shocked. I couldn't believe that a Caribbean restaurant had no flavor. But that was a one-off thing. And they were super nice about it. They gave us a free whole roti, and it actually had flavor that time, so that was cool. So yeah, comment below if you've ever had Caribbean food or Jamaican food or Trinidad food or any type of food that could be in the wide umbrella that is considered Caribbean or Caribbean, if that's how you prefer to say it. And let me know what foods, uncommon foods, at least to your immediate household and friend group and whatnot, and potentially even culture. What uncommon food to you did you end up trying and enjoying a lot? This isn't uncommon to me. I absolutely love Caribbean food. I always have, always will. This is fucking amazing. But to a lot of people who I speak to, when I ask if they had ever had goat roti or chicken roti or jerk chicken, anything like that, they're like, "What the fuck? What's a roti?" Yeah, hopefully this exposed some cool cuisine to you. I know some of it's unusual, like the plantain. People automatically assume it's a fried banana. No, it's not a dessert. That's a savory potato banana of choo-choo-ness. That's the worst way to describe it, but it is really yummy. I'm also very exhausted. Probably was a bad idea to record it this time. I think my eyes are red a little bit. Because I woke up like maybe an hour ago. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'll see you guys in the next video. Check out the links in the description for Mr. A Honda channel, Twitch, RayNoodle on Twitch, Instagram and Twitter, the RayNoodle. We got a Discord server. I'm also making a game. So there's, I'm making 2 games. I'm making an MMORPG and I'm making a horror game now as well. So there's the Moya Games or Moya Games Dev. It's all in the link in the description. Patreon, all that stuff. It's all down below. And whether you're watching this on Mr. A Honda channel or RayEats channel, I hope you enjoyed and have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.